Friends of mine, excuse the sound of my water heater in the background. I want to show you this old photo album that I have, and it's basically from very early 2000s, and it's all the cars that I worked on back in the day that I restored. It's going to be a short video, but I just wanted to share it. This here is my very first uh, car that I owned. Well, I didn't own it. This was my mom's pickup, but I drove it. My mom bought it for us so we could do things around the house, and basically I got to drive it around. This is after I got in an accident where somebody rear-ended me, and then I basically pushed into a car in front of me. That's why the light's missing there. This is what it looked like. It was just an old little GMC truck. I don't have a picture of it right now. Actually, I do. This is where we used to live. This was a shop that we fixed cars in and stuff like that. But I drew this triangle on the hood and on the side. This was me trying to do graphics, car graphics, back in the day. And then I got rid of this, and I drew a big rose on the hood. Yeah, I was a kid. Then I got this car. This was 1980 something, or no, maybe it was 1991 or something like that. I don't remember exactly the year, but it was a Nissan 240 SX. A buddy of mine, he bought this at the auction, fixed it up, and I think he was driving it over to sell it to somebody, or it might have been after he sold it to somebody. But he basically crashed it into a pole, so this front end was all really bad. I don't remember what the accident was, but there was a lot of damage in the front end. I bought it from him because I really liked that car and I really wanted to have it. So I bought it from him and I fixed it, but it was never right. There was stuff wrong with it all the time. Like things weren't aligned correctly. The engine didn't work right. There was a lot of problems with it. Yeah, I sold it for very cheap to somebody. I don't remember. This shop right here was a shop I worked in downtown Spokane. It was a basement of a 5-story building. There was a body shop down there for one of the car dealers, and I worked in there. So this was parked in one of the slots as I worked on it in the evenings and stuff. This was a Acura Integra that I fixed up. This is what it looked like during the fixing. The bumper was replaced, the hood was replaced. There was some damage underneath that was fixed. The door had some kind of dents or something I did on there. And then this is what it looked like when it was done. It looked really good. This was the very first time in my life that I bought brand new wheels for a car. $3,900. I don't think I sold it for that, probably less. You can kind of see the difference in paint. This door was painted, the front was painted, and it was supposed to match the back, but I don't think I did a fade. Oh, here's some more photos of it before and after. Here's a Dodge Neon that I worked on. I don't know. I don't think I have a before photo of it. Here's a Ford Mystique, I think it was called, or a Ford. What was this? This was a no. Mercury was the Mystique, but this was a Ford something. I don't know. Some front end damage. This thing was crazy. I bought it like this from Seattle. There's some damage on the front, lots of damage on the back. I drove it like this from Seattle to Spokane without plates. I think I had a trip permit on it. But yeah, this was a fairly fresh car with low mileage, but it was smashed. I had my friend do all the framework on it, so he pulled everything out for me, and then this is also on the inside, and then I bondoed it all up. Is this the same car? Yeah, it is Mercury. I keep mixing it up with another one, with that Ford. But yeah, this is the right one. So I did all the body work on the quarter panel. I got a used bumper with dents in it that I fixed. Is this the same car? No, this is that Ford. This is that Ford that it was before. Okay. Here's the Mystique. And that's the Ford. I don't know why they're so mixed together. That's not the same car. And this is after it was done. It looked really good. It was a good car. I actually saw it driving down the road many, many years later, and it was missing. It was missing this chunk of Bondo that fell out. But the quarter panel was fine. Um, anyway, it was good to see it still driving around. Then I worked on this little Blazer. This is after it was fixed. This is a Honda Accord I bought that was missing everything in the front right here. This is how I bought it from the auction. It was a nice one. It had aftermarket exhaust, wheels. It was lowered, had coilovers. So I did all the fixing on it. Unfortunately, as soon as I finished it and painted it, I rear-ended somebody in the morning and had to do it all over again. Put some weird stuff on the windshield there. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was original. Yes, I was a dork. So here's some more photos of it. This was a fun car to drive. Here's another Honda Accord I bought that was it was smashed in the side right here. The door was missing the skin, so I actually replaced the skin of the door and welded a new quarter panel on it. It's just the skin. And then this is what it came out to be like when I was done with it. Very nice. What was this car? Oh, this was a car that my mom bought. It was an Infiniti of some sort. Very big damage on here. We messed with it for a long time, my brother and I, trying to get it right, but it was never right. But my mom did drive it for a long time, for many years. Oh, and this is, I took a block of foam and carved out a car out of it. There was a lot of parts in it for different cars. Like you can see the front end a little bit looks like Celine, and the back looks like Koenigsegg. Anyway, a bunch of different ideas put together into one. That's it. That's my old album. It sits next to my CDs in my history section. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.